Morning, students. Our lesson today is about the conjugate to conjugate number. Here, if you have square root a minus square root b, so I want the conjugate of this number, I change the sign of the middle. So it will be square root a plus square root b. Now, if I want the sum of the conjugate is twice the first term. This is called the first and this is called the second. So the twice of the first, twice square root a. If I want the product is square of the first minus square of the second. So square of the first, it will be square root a all to the power 2 minus square root b all to the power 2. So it will be a minus b. Of course, to remove the square root. Okay. Now let's take an example. In this example, write the number 4 over square root 7 minus square root 3 in the simplest form. Of course, I want the conjugate of this number. So you have 4 over square root 7 minus square root 3. Okay, I make the conjugate which is up and down. Square root 7 plus square root 3. Change the sign of the middle. Over square root 7 plus square root 3. Here is the numerator with the numerator. So it will be 4 square root 7 plus square root 3 over. And the denominator with the denominator. Here you have square root 7 minus 3 times square root 7 plus 3. So the answer will be just calculator, which is 4. So 4 up and down, remove each other. So the answer will be square root 7 plus square root 3. Okay, till now? Now let's take some remarks. As we took in the first primary, x minus y and x plus y, it will be x to the power 2 minus y to the power 2. What about x plus y all to the power 2? I make square root of the first. Squared of the first, which is x power 2, and the squared of the second, which is y to the power 2. What about these two? 2 times first times second, which is 2xy. And here is a sign plus, so it will be plus. Here x minus y all to the power 2, it will be squared of the first, x power 2, square of the second, y power 2, the sign as it is. And 2 times first times second, which is 2xy. Let's take an example. If a equals to square root 3 plus square root 2 and b equals 1 over square root 3 plus square root 2. Stop till now. Here a as it is. What about b? b in the denominator, here you have square root. So I make change it. b equals 1 over square root 3 plus square root 2. So I make it in the conjugate. What is the conjugate of this number, which is square root 3 minus square root 2 over square root 3 minus square root 2. Up and down. Okay. Here is the numerator with the denominator, square root 3 minus square root 2, and the denominator with the denominator. So it will be over 1. So any number over 1, which is square root 3 minus square root 2 as it is. Then read. Find the value of a to the power 2 minus b power 2 in the simplest form. Here a power 2, which one is a? This one. So I make square root 3 plus square root 2 all to the power 2 minus b power 2. Which one is b? This one or this? Yes, exactly this one. After the conjugate. So it will be square root 3 minus square root 2 all to the power 2. Make this one with the calculator and this one to the calculator. So the final answer, it will be 4 square root 6. Understand till now? Let's take another example. If x equals to square root 5 minus square root 3 and y equals to 2 over square root 5 minus square root 3. Stop till now. X as it is. What about y? Yes, I must to change it into conjugate. Here is you have y equals 2 over square root 5 minus square root 3. What about the conjugate of this number? Which is change the sign of the middle. So it will be square root 5 plus square root 3 up and down. Of course, I make it up and down, so I didn't change in this example anything. So the numerator with the numerator, which is 2 square root 5 plus square root 3. What about the denominator? Here, this one by this one times with calculator, which is 5 minus 3. Of course, 5 minus 3 equals 2. Here is you have 2 up and down, remove each other. So the answer of y equals to square root 5 plus square root 3. It's okay till now? Then read, find the value of x. Here you have x power 2 plus 2xy plus y to the power 2. Of course, this is from the remarks. Let's go to the remarks. Here, this is the first remark, or the second, or the third. Yes, exactly, this is the second. It will be, here you have x power 2 plus 2xy plus y power 2. I can change it into x plus y all to the power 2. Here. So I make it x plus y all to the power 2. Okay? What about x? Which one is x? Exactly. Which is square root 5 minus square root 3. Plus, which one is y? Square root 5 plus square root 3. All to the power 2. Okay? I change this one into x plus y all to the power 2. Okay, now let's collect. Here you have the different sign. Negative square root 3. Remove square root 3. So you have square root 5 plus square root 5. It will be 2 square root 5 all to the power 2. With calculator, the answer will be 20. Understand till now? Now let's take another example. If x equals to 4 over square root 7 minus square root 3. Stop till now. I must to make, here is you have the denominator. I make it into conjugate, change it into conjugate, which is x equals to 4 over square root 7 as it is minus square root 3. Then I multiply into conjugate up and down. So I make it times square root 7 exactly plus square root 3 over square root 7 plus square root 3. So what is the answer from this one? The numerator with the numerator. Here you have 4 square root 7 plus square root 3. What about this one? Denominator with the denominator. Times, of course. So it will be also 4. You have 4 and 4, remove each other. So x equals to square root 7 plus square root 3. Understand till now? This is only x. What about y? Read y. Here is you have y to the power negative 1. Equals to 1 over square root 7 minus square root 3. Yes, we took this example in last year. Here I want the value of y, just y, not y power negative 1. So I change it up and down. Okay, make reciprocal of this number. So it will be square root 7 minus square root 3 over 1. Any 1 over 1, just not to write it. Okay, then read, prove that x and y are two conjugate. Here you have x. Okay, I will make x. Here you have x, this one it will be x, and this one it will be x. X and y, this x, this is y, are the two conjugate number. Exactly, I prove it. Here you have the middle sign is changed, so this one it will be the conjugate. Then find the value of x power 2 plus y power 2. First of all, here I write it x power 2, y power 2. Can I write this example x, y all to the power 2? Exactly, they are the same. So which one is x? Just substitution. X equals 2 square root 7 plus square root 3. Plus, which one is y? Plus or times? Oh, times, exactly. Square root 7 plus square root 3, okay, times y, which is square root 7 minus square root 3, all to the power 2. Make this one first with calculator, so it will be 4, but remember, I want 4 to the power 2, so it will be 16. Understand till now? Let's take this example. In this example, I want the multiplicative inverse for square root 3 plus square root 2 in its simplest form. First of all, what is the multiplicative inverse? Exactly, I make the reciprocal of this number. Here, this one, it's over 1. So what is the multiplicative inverse? Yes, 1 over square root 3 plus square root 2. Can I leave this example as it is? No, I must to multiply into conjugate. So what is the conjugate for this one? It will be square root 3 minus square root 2 up and down. Of course, the numerator with the numerator, which is square root 3 minus square root 2 times 1, over the denominator with the denominator, which is 3 minus 2 equals to 1. Any number over 1, they are the same, which is square root 3 minus square root 2. Understand? Let's go to another example. If 1 over x equals to square root 5 minus 2, then find the value of x in its simplest form. Okay, first of all, here you have 1 over x equals square root 5 minus 2. And I want the value of x. But remember, 1 over x, here I want to change it into x. So I want the conjugate of this one. So it will be square root 5 plus 2. Thanks for listening, my dear students, and goodbye.